the show. We are so glad you're up and tuned in. This is Ecurve, the entertainment show that's bringing you what's happening in the entertainment and fashion scene, go-to events, showbiz circuits, exclusive interviews, so much more. I am Cheryl.
And of course, I'm your host with the most, Mike. That's right, Cheryl. Now, for those of you who can't make it to the hottest happening events, no need to worry. Ecurve will always be there to capture the highlights for you.
Oh yeah, for sure. And speaking of what's hot, this place that we're hanging out at is pretty hot. Yeah, we are at Oak Place. It's a beautiful environment. The outdoors are my favorite. Very green and serene. You should just check it out. But what's not is definitely Mike and his dance that he did for us last week.
Nah, hold up. We're still on that. You know, I think that I pulled off some moves.
No, you did not, Mike. You totally did not. But you know what? I'm never going to dwell on that because we got to get to the highlights. Tastes real good like real food should.
It was all about celebrating the lifestyle of the Chase woman in style.
It was quite a unique shopping experience on this side of town.
From a tiny city in Cameroon to the great concert halls of the world.
It was all about rhythm, melody, harmony, and memorable times.
There you have it. Now, Cheryl, I see you changed your hair again. It looks good.
Yeah. Thank you. Halle Berry. No, Shiro is a weave master for sure. You know, I love She's New York. It's like a one-stop salon. It's amazing. You can get your manicure and pedicure done, everything. You got your haircut there.
Yeah, but big up to Kim. Hey, Kim sorted me out. Fresh look.
Sorted you out with like a manicure, facial. Mike was getting his makeup done this week. Mike, what's going on?
But you know what? I'm comfortable with all that. I look good, don't I?
I know, I look good. Shoot, Shiro hooked me up.
But you know, anyway, moving away from all matters here, you know, we were at the barbecue fest, and these are some of the highlights we have for you.
Barbecue is a process of preparing food that requires smoke, low temperatures, and long periods of time. This method of cooking has developed and grown into a social event in which food meets man or man meets food, whichever way you want to look at it. The end result is the Barbecue Fest.
2012, I think, December, Christmas. We're out in Kisumu, me and a couple of my friends sat down and we're not understanding why there's this massive Nyama Choma culture in Kenya and no one's doing anything about it. So we said, why don't we have something like that, but not necessarily a day because it's very hard to sort of make a whole national event. Let's start it as just one small event and then enlarge it with time. And that's where it started from, ideally.
Even though the focus was on food, there were quite a number of fashion statements made at this event. The Barbecue Fest is an event in which people come together to celebrate and eat barbecue with friends.
We're awesome, man. It's fun times.
So how are you liking the event so far?
Fun times, as I said before. Awesome time.
Awesome. So is this your first event?
No, it's my third event, actually.
The meats typically chosen for barbecue include a vast array.
Everything here is pork. It's not something that is done a lot in Kenya, but we think that it's something that should be tasted more often. It's a fantastic meat. Goes well spicy, goes well sweet.
The air was filled with sweet aromas as different barbecues slowly cooked. Guys could not wait to get their hands on a meal as they literally ate with their eyes. With a recent fascination and interest in quail cuisine, it was not so surprising to find a station dedicated for this delicacy at the event.
The quail actually tastes like the kienyeji and it cooks like a chicken. So you get the best of both worlds. Yeah, so being a first here, I think people will get the added benefit of, you know, tasting this, many ways you can have this, and then when they see it in the market, you know, they'll know it's very easy to make.
What we're actually noticing is that a lot of people have actually never eaten the quail meat. So a lot of those coming in are not coming from a point of knowledge, rather curiosity is driving them here. That is the reason we are here today in the first place.
Whether boiled or grilled, quail was one of the hot items in the menu on this day.
It's a really good event for me, and the music is awesome. The quail meat is awesome, by the way. You should try it.
In order to make a great barbecue, all you need is a good grill, the right tools, and an expert behind the grill. The Barbecue Fest is held every 2 months, and those who've attended keep coming back.
Man, Mike, am I glad you went to cover that event, because I would have totally just been like staring at that barbecue the whole time.
Oh yeah, I remember you're a vegetarian. That must suck. You don't know what you're missing.
Oh,
That was
Mike.
fantastic.
I know exactly what I'm missing, okay? I'm just not a fan of meat. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. When you have a problem?
Nah, the thing is, I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. It's just that I can't imagine going without meat, bacon, burgers, hot dogs. My goodness. You know, just talking about it is making me hungry.
Yeah, well, you're about to get a little hungrier because, you know, I got to cover the Chase Women Cooking Competition event that happened. That was such a great corporate event.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, these chicks have skills.
Oh, really? So did you learn any new kitchen skills?
I mean, you know, I picked up a few tips here and there, but come on. Me and my cooking, I am thebomb.com because, you know, I love to cook for my man.
Well, you know, I don't know about that, but I really want to check out that event. It sounds like it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, fun it was, for sure.
Okay, roll it.
Networking events are a great way to build up contacts and boost your career. It's no new trend that networking events for women take advantage of our Galia sides to get us in the door. Case in point was the Chase Woman Cooking Competition and networking event.
Chase Woman is for everybody. In Chase Woman, we actually do focus on the SME woman, on the high net worth woman, the employed woman, the young woman, all women.
One was met with a variety of cocktails, finger food, and wine at the entrance with different conversations flooding the room. Chase Woman partnered with Linear Kitchens, Wines of the World, Windsor Hotel, and Funky Mummies.
Any woman that is fun-loving, working, not working, likes to have a good time, likes to let her hair down, wants to network for whatever reason, this is the kind of forum that we present over here.
Anyone can be a funky mummy. Anybody. Even funky mummy to be can come for this. We have funky aunties who come for this.
The forum attracted leading women personalities from both corporate and entrepreneurial industries. It celebrated the lifestyle of the Chase Woman by showcasing to them high-end designer kitchens, designer bathroom appliances, including items such as the bidet. If you don't know what a bidet is, you need to look it up. On the agenda for the day, the women got cooking tips from top chefs. These women love to cook, and so all eyes were on Chef Ray, not for any other reason but the cooking tips.
I make all kinds of food, ethnic food, and mix it up with European food, all kinds of food. I love to cook.
My favorite thing to cook is pork.
In this event, food and wine were the items flowing in the room.
Food and wine is a lifestyle now. So food gives us sustenance, wine helps us enjoy it more. And it's nice, you know, at the end of the day, having a glass of wine relaxes you.
During the cooking competition, the women were divided into groups of 4. Each group was given 20 minutes to cook 3 meals after getting tips from the chefs. They say that too many cooks spoil the broth, but in this case, the groups were able to prepare meals in good time and good flavor. While it might not be crucial in every field, the importance of networking should never be underestimated, especially one in which women are treated to style, feel free to make the rules, and get empowered while at it.
So that event was put together by Chase Woman. Yes, who I cannot wait to be a part of. I'm so calling y'all soon. But they were in collaboration with other partners like Funky Mummies. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Funky Mommies is cool. Like, my understanding is like Funky Mommies is just being able to maintain your coolness, their fabulosity, all of that good stuff. Yeah. Speaking of Funky Mommies, Mike, yeah, no, I am gonna be a mama soon.
Oh man.
I'm so excited.
Alright, Cheryl, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So do you know whether it'll be a boy or a girl yet?
Definitely thinking it's gonna be a boy.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know he'll definitely eat meat, not veggies like Cheryl.
I don't know about that. But it was really cool hanging out with these ladies. You know, I felt like my womanhood kind of, you know, was pushed up a notch.
But you know, in general, those guys had mad skills,
Yes.
I must say.
Skills they had. But you know, guys, we also had another group of people on the other side of town who were displaying their skill. They are curio crafters. They came together to just display their art and their work. But there was also a twist to it.
Twist? Wow.
This was definitely not your ordinary Maasai market.
Kenya's cultural heritage is one of the world's most diverse and rich. For that reason, Knight Frank Limited and the Junction Mall, in line with the Ministry of National Heritage, launched the musical Maasai Market on 4th August 2011. Since inception, different cultural dance performers have had the opportunity to entertain shoppers who come to witness this unique shopping experience. A number of items are displayed for the shoppers, including fashion accessories such as earrings, necklaces, belts, kangas, sandals, shirts showing our patriotism as Kenyans, you name it. There are also other items such as home accessories, including these wooden wikos. The main highlight, however, is the performances. This year, the entertainment will yet again be by a variety of cultural dancers, including this group known as Pith of Africa. The group performed an array of dances from various communities, including the Kamba, Maasai, Boran, and Luo community. The musical Maasai market attracts a number of customers, both local and foreign. The kids are not left out as they can't help but stay glued to the entertaining performances. This Maasai market is definitely not your ordinary shopping experience.
We basically have performances from different groups in Kenya, and we celebrate our culture. So you can come here to the junction and watch the performances. It's free of charge, and there's lots to offer in terms of souvenirs and things like that that you can go home with.
That's a new way to shop at the musical Maasai market indeed.
Oh yes, that was awesome. Of course, it would have been awesomer if I was like shopping and not working. No, it was so much fun. You know, I love that every year they bring traditional dancers, which is an awesome way to promote our Hakuna Matata culture.
Yeah, but speaking of which, why don't people pull off those dance moves in the club, you know?
Really, Mike? You're suggesting that people should dance traditional dances at the club?
Yeah, like in SA, see they pull the whole Kwaito thing in the club.
First of all, Mike, you are the last person who should be telling people how to dance.
Oh, we forgot that.
Yes, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Guys, we do need to go on a commercial break, but we'll definitely be right back.
So we're back. Now remember, Ecurve is a show that not only gives you quality entertainment, but exclusive interviews too.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, Chero, let me ask you. If you get this question right, without cheating, I'll give you 500 bob clean.
Mike, first of all, I don't cheat. I don't need to cheat, okay? Second of all, you are such a cheapskate. Really? 500 bob? Like, you can't double it? At least double it.
But
double
you haven't even had the question yet, so chill.
Double it, and then I'll listen to what your question is.
Okay, fair enough. If you get it wrong, you'll give me 1,000 shillings.
Okay, whatever.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna get it wrong. Yeah.
Alright, so we'll do this. I'll make it easy for you. It'll be a true or false kind of thing.
Oh, are you ready to lose your 1,000 shillings? I need to see it. Do I need to see this 1,000 shillings?
Have it, don't worry.
It's too easy. Okay, go ahead.
So you ready?
I'm ready.
So drum rolling. So Chero, for 1,000 shillings, the famous jazz artist Louis Armstrong's nickname was Pops. True or false? Wait, hold up. Do you even know who Louis Armstrong is? First of all.
How have you even become a jazz expert all of a sudden? Jeez. Of course I know who Louis Armstrong is. I mean, if you don't know who Louis Armstrong is, you're probably living like under a rock, in another planet, in another universe, in another galaxy, or something.
Anyway, I'll give you time to think about it. But in the meantime, we had a talk with a famous jazz artist, and who started his music career at the age of 3. Can you believe that?
Awesome. Well, I kind of have an idea of what the answer is. But I think I'll have to guess.
You tell them after.
Richard Bona, born Bonapinderia Yumayalolo, was in the country to open the curtains for the Safaricom Jazz Festival that is ongoing at the Ngang Racecourse. We had the pleasure to have a brief chat with this great performer, and it went something like this.
I was born in Cameroon, Central Africa, and I grew up surrounded with musicians. My grandfather, and that's how I picked up a balafon when I was 3 years old. I started to bang on that balafon, just making noise and just doing it every day.
Bona's grandfather played a huge role in his life as a musician. He noticed Bona's love for music at a tender age.
Every time I saw a musician, I would just freeze right there, and you realize that he told my mother one day, this troublemaker loves music.
Now, if you were not doing jazz, what would you do?
I don't see myself doing anything else, I try some other stuff, where people, yeah, man, you're such a great, you can act, you're a great actor, you could act. I'm like, and I was like, yeah, let me try that. Man, I tried that in trance last time. It was horrible.
Bona has over 10 albums to his name, and there's no sign of his music career taking a break anytime soon.
I play music all the time. All the times, and it's good and bad, Sometimes my son comes to me and says, man, you've been there for like 18 hours straight. Take a walk outside.
A number of people associate jazz music with those high in society.
Jazz is not elitist. I'm not. Do I look elitist? No, it is not.
Bonapinderia Yumayalolo, from a tiny village in Cameroon to the great cities and concert halls of the world. Oh man, it was so good interviewing Bona. Like, he was so cool, calm, collected, wise, humble, just anything you want in a jazz artist. I mean, any artist, period.
But his birth name was a tongue twister, man. How do you say that?
Mike, it's so easy. Bonapinderia Yumayalolo.
What? All I had was Bona.
Okay. Bona, Pinda, Yamayumalolo.
Okay, let me try it. Bona, Pinda, Yeah, you man, Lolo.
Oh boy. Mike, you're supposed to be this jazz expert. You gotta have these names off the top of your head. But you know what? I'll help you out. Like, I gotta help you out with your dancing. But anyways, guess what? I have an answer to the question you asked me earlier.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What is it then?
My answer is, are you ready to lose your money, by the way? Because this one is so easy.
Try it. I doubt that
Hope
you
you
know
got your
it.
1,000 bob ready?
All is ready.
True. Louis Armstrong's name was Pops.
Oh man, okay, she cheated, but anyways. So
I got it?
So yeah. So I guess the 1,000 is yours then.
Thank you.
Safaricom is known for putting together exciting and memorable events, and just recently held the first ever Safaricom Jazz Fest. This event attracted a number of people, both jazz lovers and those who've never listened to jazz.
We are so impressed by the quality of the players. Absolutely wonderful.
I think more Kenyans should adopt this because nowadays people are just into hip-hop, and I think this is a very cool genre. Like, I'm actually impressed. I've never listened to jazz and I think it's very cool.
Well, I'm not really a jazz fan, but I think Michael Olotunji is currently the top.
The best thing about the Safaricom Jazz Fest was that it was open to everyone.
I'm here with my family. You know, I didn't think it's a family day until a friend of mine asked me to come with my kids, and we've had an awesome afternoon.
The artist on the lineup was a great mix of international and local jazz musicians who have made a name for themselves in this genre of music. The setup at the Ngong Racecourse was well thought out, as people had the option to either sit picnic style, sit on high stools, or even watch the performances standing. Fashion statements are always made in popular events, and the Safaricom Jazz Fest was not left behind when it came to making a statement. There were performances by the likes of Yuval Cohen, a beautiful performance by Kavuda Mwanzi Asio, Aaron Rimbui Quintet, which was formed back in 2005 and are well known for playing jazz locally. And also Sauti Soul, who may not be a jazz band but are known to have vocals that blow the crowds away. The crowd was left on a high after each performance, and at some point they couldn't help themselves but dance to the rhythms coming from the stage. People are starting to appreciate various events put together that provide quality entertainment for those who attend. One would think that with such a bouquet of gifted performers, Safaricom would stop there, but they had the star performer of the day. Richard Bonner. The crowd could not get enough of him, and even those who've never listened to jazz music were taken away by the performance.
Yeah, so I like jazz. You know, it's totally my thing. It's such a different kind of style. You know, it's all about rhythm, harmony, melody, and tonal qualities.
Oh, snap, Mike. I had no idea you were that kind of a jazz lover.
I'm a huge jazz fan. You know, Hugh Maxakela, Dizzy Gillespie, that's totally my thing. But you know, wait, hold up. What kind of music did you think I like?
Well, after that demonstration that you pulled for us last week, I actually had no idea where to place you. Like, I was lost.
Wait, come on. It wasn't that bad. But, you know, I guess you learn something new every day.
Yeah, Mike. You need to learn how to dance. Anyways. The Safaricom Jazz Fest was such a hit. I mean, it was on and popping. Great family event. Just beautiful.
Yeah, it was. And guys, don't forget to hit us up on our Facebook page and Twitter handles. You know, wherever you are in the country, you know, just send us in your event, and you never know, Ecurve might just make it.
Yes. And I love that we got an event from Bungoma that was really
nice. That was awesome.
That was awesome. So guys, if you're in Kisumu, Nyeri, Mombasa, anywhere you're at in the country, send us what you're organizing, that event you're going to attend. We just might show up because, you know, Ecurve got it like that.
That's right. So unfortunately, Chero, it's that time of the show again. We have to say goodbye.
But we are so going to continue this conversation on our social media pages, right? Mm-hmm.
So guys, up until next week, adios.
Cheerio.